Welcome to today's rune reading. I'm going to cast the runes for the day ahead. Come join me at the altar. I'll just change the camera. There we go. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Let's not waste any time. I know you're busy. Let's give the runes a bit of a shake up. Okay, so we're going to look at the forces of the day. So what strong force governs the day? Okay, so we have air. So this symbolizes relationships, trust, and loyalty. So it is a day of relationships, loyalty, and trust. Those things will strengthen you or push events forward today. Okay, so loyalty, trust, and relationships will push you forward. Dark forces. Okay, so this reveals what's resisting you for the day, what's going to be draining your energy, what's going to complicate the day if it's left unchecked and not attended to. Cycles. So this is, symbolizes harvest, cycles, and timing. So essentially, anything that we have to perform, monotonous task on a cycle over and over again, today that's really going to drain us. For me, it would be washing dishes. That's what drains me every day. So that's the dark force. So monotonous things over and over again, they're going to resist you, they're going to drain energy, and they're going to create complications for the day. So it's a day maybe to let go of those things, the normal procedural things you do every day. Don't tend too much to them like you usually would. Okay? Right, the core message of the day. So the conditions of the day. Ooh, so we have Yar. Okay, so this shows the nature of the day. At its core, the condition everything is moving within. Okay, so fate, divine will, and finality. So everything is moving within the conditions of things that cannot change, things that are going to happen, and there is nothing we can do about it. So it's a day for things to happen, whether we like it or not. So it's a day of things out of our hands. The deeper meaning. So this is going to reveal what this is teaching us. Okay. So it's going to teach us what it's like to need, resist, and develop within that. So it's going to help us build resistance, forge us into something formidable through need. So essentially, things are going to happen that we cannot change, but we need to change because of it. The deeper meaning is that we have to change and resist, become more resistant when things do change, more strong, because of necessity. Necessity dictates that we must adapt and change based on the needs of the day. Personal impact. So this shows how this affects you. Okay? So we have El, transformation and resilience. So the personal impact of the day is one of transformation and resistance. So you can be resistance and transformative based on anything. You can adapt, essentially. This is going to impact you and tell you you need to adapt, but you will adapt. That's what you're going to be taught today. You will. You are adaptable. You're human, believe it or not. One of the most adaptable species on the planet. We've colonized all areas of the world and space. Okay. So the actions of today. So the action to take that will strengthen your position is Os. Wisdom, divine speech, and messages. So use the information and experience that you've developed in the past to adapt to these new conditions. You already have it. You don't really need to learn. You need to use the wisdom that you have gained from the past experiences that you've had. Obviously, you may need to take on new information, but it's the wisdom that you've developed over your life that will enable you to do that. And actions to resist. So the actions to resist today fail. So trying to cling to possessions and wealth, and also starting anything new today that isn't forced based on the conditions would be ill-advised. If you try to take on too much whilst the conditions change, you can cause yourself some serious problems. So it's advisable today to avoid new beginnings that you bring into the equation. There will be new beginnings, okay? Don't try to focus on new beginnings with regards to wealth and possessions. Okay, so before the final word, if you got this far, do me a favor, hit a like on the video, subscribe. It's going to help me with the algorithm. It'll help me grow the channel. More people get to see these videos. Okay, so the final word of the day. So what must be remembered above all else as the day unfolds? S. So this is stillness, stasis, stability, isolation. Okay, you have the strength inside you to deal with the events of the day in isolation, but don't. You have the stillness inside you to shelter any storm or any change, but all of the information you need, all of it is inside you. All the wisdom you already have. You just need to breathe, calm down, and deal with it. If you need to take advice, take advice. But essentially, it's all inside of you. You have everything you need for the day. So there it is. That was today's rune reading. I'll return tomorrow with your next daily rune reading.